It's time for the AMA to begin.
Whoa!
Read the question the first.
Read the question the first. I can't remember why we started all this, but I think it was just sort of along the lines of, you wanted sort of let's get questions from the audience, weren't it?
Pretty much.
Right. Well, first question is, do you lot like comic books? 1 second, let me move my beer out of the way. I'm just going to move the microphone out of the way very quickly.
There goes my setup.
Don't worry, because I'm just going to do that. Is that enough for you people?
Well,
oh yeah, no, honestly, I've actually got some really cool ones. I mean, I do actually like Spawn, Judge Dredd. Who doesn't like Judge Dredd? I mean,
2000 AD, mate.
Yeah, I mean Thor. I mean, same thing. I mean, and by the way, these are just a fraction of mine. I couldn't be asked to get the rest of them, but I mean, the Mighty Thor. I mean, yeah, it is actually a cool one. I mean, these aren't some of my favourites, but they are just awesome covers. They are. I mean, seriously, who can not?
Maybe show them up individually.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah.
Are you in frame?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, I've got some absolute diamonds just in this stack as well. And some of them are actually just the free comic book day ones as well. Yeah, I mean, that was actually a cool story.
Avatar.
Yeah, that was actually a cool story. And classic ones as well. I mean, The Incredible Hulk. And I don't like The Incredible Hulk. But, yeah, I had to get it just so I can at least say I have an Incredible Hulk. Yeah. I mean, some of them, even going into a proper golden age size.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that, admittedly, again, that's another free comic book day one, but it was a golden age one. I mean, I do have my TPDs as well. I mean, I do have a God knows how many Hellboys and the KOTD BOTs as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hellboy.
Yeah, what's the abbreviations mean, just so I know?
Well, Knights of the Dinner Table, Bundle of Trouble, because they did hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
the
Yeah,
comic
because
book,
they're I think they're about 5 or 6 books in one big. Basically, it's a TPD, a trade paperback. So you got about 5 or 6 in one. I mean, the same with the Hellboys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, Avengers, but yeah, as a single KOTD, Knights of the Dinner Table. Yeah, based in Chicago, if I remember. Absolutely awesome. Weirdly got into them through, what was it? I think it was Dragon magazine.
Nice.
Yeah, they used to do a thing in there. I mean, how about you with comic books?
I want to say one question about the Knights of the Dinner Table stuff.
Yeah?
It's basically a comic book set about a gaming group.
Yeah.
Who play D&D, right?
Nearest habit.
So I've heard of it, but never read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to me and comic books, it's not much. I used to read Dynamite. I used to like The Shadow.
Yeah.
And I have read some 2000 AD. I love Judge Dredd. Was my favourite thing about Judge Dredd? He is the law. And initially he'll put you in the queue for being fat.
Oh, God, yeah.
I fucking love that. He goes, you are too fat. And he goes, 10 years in the queue.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, why would anyone not like comic books? I mean, they're awesome. It's a easier way to get out of your head. And it's cheaper than going and watching a film.
True.
Yeah.
But one of my favourite comic books, though, right, is The Shadow stuff by Dynamite.
Yeah.
Because The Shadow, if you don't know who The Shadow is,
Go on.
right?
Yeah.
The Shadow himself, right, is a vigilante.
Yeah.
He's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Basically, Lamont Cranston has a double alter ego, but his power is not from him alone, it's from his agents. Because The Shadow doesn't save you out of kindness.
Yeah.
Out of mercy. No, he saves you because you're useful.
Yeah.
If the Shadow saves you, you owe him. You are his bitch. You are basically his workhorse.
Yeah.
The Shadow doesn't just save you. You're an agent now. You work for him. He's literally
You're an asset. You're his asset.
You are literally working for Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Question the second. I think we're going.
right. Actually, I'm going to jump ahead a couple.
Let's keep it in order, man. I want to keep it in order
Okay.
for the video.
Right. Why don't I get Monty Python? I tried to watch The Holy Grail and it was like anti-humour. IT Crowd is goated though. Hang on. Goated, that's greatest of all time, isn't it?
That's Zuma speak, yeah.
How the hell people don't like Holy Grail? It is phenomenally hilarious. It's just not even. It's seriously watch Faulty Towers. It was 70s humour. It was absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Oh god. I mean, yeah. Really, weirdly, I would say if you don't get Monty Python, you really don't get life.
Ouch.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, It Crowd is funny as hell. Is funny as hell. But Monty Python, I can only watch It Crowd every couple of years. But Monty Python, I can rewatch and rewatch and rewatch constantly. Just because it is that funny. Yeah. Go on.
Well,
What?
Monty Python.
Yeah.
So he basically, the question is, I don't get Monty Python.
Yeah.
Well, Monty Python is very British and it's surrealist as hell.
Yeah.
It's like, it now for something a bit different, it kind of sounds in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It takes
Completely different.
It takes your expectations and completely goes, you're expecting this, no, you're getting this now.
Slap in the face with a fish.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
very. I can admit I can understand it if you're like a not Brit or you're who knows, not saying mean things, but all I can say is this: if you don't get British humour, you must learn to read between the lines.
Yeah.
British humour is very dry, very sarcastic, and it's usually quite rebellious by nature.
Indeed.
Because we say things politely. I'll tell you one thing about Brits, really. Everyone in the world should know this, even America. If a Brit is overly nice to you, like, oh, what a nice whatever, any kind of
that is such a lovely baby.
Yep.
Yeah, trust me, it's not.
Yes. Trust me, if a Brit is being like neutral to you, they like you. If we're being overly expressive about something, and oh, what a lovely shirt you're wearing, or that really suits you.
We're being polite.
But it's known to us colloquially and Americans unknowingly as a barbed compliment.
Yeah.
So yeah, if barbed compliments, look them up, watch Monty Python. You'll see it in a new light.
Oh yeah.
That's
And
question done.
if you can rewatch Holy Grail, and definitely rewatch Life of Brian, because that is funnier as hell. Yeah. Right. Favourite and least favourite British bands?
Is that question the third?
No, that's number 3.
Oh, well, I'm going to say it potentially as possible. Question the third.
Question the third.
Yes.
I'm gonna laugh at the next one. Right. Go on then. You can go first on this one. Favourite and least favourite British bands?
Well, my music choice is kind of selective.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, when it comes to my least liked bands is pop music. Don't you play that shit near me. I'm just going to go, no, this is waterboard me, please. That's more humane.
It's white noise now.
I hate it.
And if I'm subjected to it, I will quite happily bang my head off whatever hard surface is in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than listen to that shit.
Oh, yeah. But when it comes to British bands, though, right? One of the bands I do like are Onslaught, Annihilated. Cradle Filth have their good albums.
Oh, gotcha.
But then again, when it comes... Well, that is true, yeah. Danny Filth and all that.
Yeah.
But one thing I would say, though, is when it comes to British bands, they're not really well-known bands.
Oh, God, no.
So, I mean, some of the best bands never get big.
Oh, no.
So if you want to find good music, go to Bandcamp, look at the niche stuff from England. You'll find good English bands.
I mean, I can give you two British bands here and now that are up and coming, and they are actually really good. I mean, one is called Heathen Kings,
Oh yeah.
and they're absolutely fantastic. They're they're really like power metal band, but I mean, they started off doing songs about Lord of the Rings. Now they're expanding. They're doing other sagas, and the other one is Beth Blade and the Beautiful Dangerous. Hang on, 1 second. I'm just going to double check that one because knowing me, I've cocked that up.
Yeah, I'll take over a bit.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, no. Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. Weirdly, they're actually local bands as well to us. And I actually know the guitarists out of both bands.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, when it comes to like British bands, right? I could probably say a list of bands I hate more than bands I love.
Oh, gotcha.
Because you had to ask me to make a list of 10 bands. That's hard. I like a lot of bands.
Yeah.
But I can happily quick off my head say think of bands I hate.
Yeah.
Bands I fucking can't stand. Very quickly, ready?
Go
on. You count your fingers just to check. Ready?
Right.
U2.
Right.
Blur.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I fucking hate that wanker. Right, I'm just thinking myself so I don't swear because I hate these bands. Okay, any pop music. Katy Perry. Fucking what's Trailer Drift, whatever her name is.
Taylor Swift.
Close enough.
She's American.
I don't care, but I can't stand her face.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just repetitive. I hate any hip hop. I can't stand hip hop. I know.
I don't mind it, but yeah.
Give me old stuff.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah, Ice Cube, NWA. Give me some Rational Youth. I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing, ready? Here's the worst thing, ready? Any fucking dubstep.
Yeah.
Full stop. And worst thing of all,
D&B.
I don't mind drum and bass actually.
House.
House is repetitive.
Garage.
But I'll say a band I really can't stand.
Go on.
I really fucking hate emo metal. I can't fucking stand that. Give me black metal.
Yeah.
Give me industrial. Give me anything, but don't play emo at me.
Yeah.
Because that's just depressing as hell. I mean, give me full satanic shit. I'm happy with that.
Oh God, no! I mean, come on. Emo metal is sort of I won't take it away from it is metal, but
yeah.
And as you say, yeah, it is depressing as hell. But it's sort of half the time you see them and they go, oh yeah, it's sort of my state of my life at the moment, innit?
Yeah.
Have you actually listened to any proper music? How about this? Try this band. They'll really want to make you kill yourself, but they'll tell you how to do it properly.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like people who play emo at me, right? The last person who played emo at me, go, oh, I like metal. I go, what do you listen to? And they play it on their phone. I go, dude. So I showed them to Slaughter to Prevail. You know that band?
Yeah.
Fucking love Slaughter to Prevail. And a Cattle Decapitator. And a whole bunch of hardcore shit. And they were like, that is way too heavy. I go, you said you like metal.
Yeah.
You said you like metal.
Yeah. There's metal. They'll go, but there's metal and there's metal. That's not metal. That's sort of horrendous. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, you're gonna have to put a counter in the corner.
Oh, bottle counter. One.
Bottle one.
You know I'm gonna have to fix that audio later.
Yeah, I know.
You like me with me work, mate.
Yeah. More fun.
But we've killed that question's been beaten to death.
Yeah.
Question the thing.
Question the fourth. Hang on. No. So yeah, no, it'll be the next one. No, fourth. Yeah. What you mean that I've got to question the journalistic ethics of newspapers and the media?
Oh, really? Read it out.
What? Question the fourth. Fourth estate.
Oh, yeah, you're in there, mate.
Actually, no. What game got you into gaming?
Oh, fuck, man. Well, when it comes to video games, the NES, Duck Hunt.
Who?
When I was born 85, right? The first game I played was Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
On this NES. Not Super NES, NES. And you had that plastic gun and you were shooting the ducks on screen.
Yeah.
But no, what really got me into gaming though, right?
Yeah.
I got to play console games. My parents got me console gaming when I was a kid, right?
Mm.
I played consoles because I had no choice as a kid. But
Right.
as I got older, 9, 10, I kind of fell into D&D 3.5.
The proper one.
Yeah, and then after that, I got the bug.
Yeah.
And then I got into Traveller. I tried Pathfinder, hated it.
It's fine.
There's a catch though. Here's a bit of a caveat.
Yeah.
It's like 3.5. It's a bit I
Yeah.
can't put it into words. But one of the games that really got me into the whole gaming thing was playing games with my granddad.
Yeah.
When I was young, we were in the garden playing dice. He
Yeah.
taught me how to play pig. Fuck man. He taught me how to play blackjack. No, like I say, what got me into gaming? My granddad.
Mm.
He got me into playing cards and social games.
Well, it's sort of similar here. I mean, hell, we played crib as kids. Yeah, because I'm a bit older than him.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. About 10 years ish, give or take. Yeah, no, I got into gaming with, crib, dice games. I loathe to say it, Monopoly, but I still hate that fucking game. It's not a fucking game. It's a game to kill families and hurt people because no one reads the fucking rules on it and no one understands the fucking rules on it. You've got to be an accountant to work that game.
Or you cheat and buy the top right corner.
Precisely. But the gaming was literally was high school and coding and getting actually creating our own games.
Nice.
And such, and then then mates who were into gaming and sort of TTRPGs, tabletop roleplay games for those who are uneducated.
Oh yeah. Best.
Like the French.
Or in our setting,
or the Welsh.
Well, in our setting, they don't exist anyway.
I know, because France is their country. But it was a mate who started us. Off with D&D 3.5, 3.5. Well, no, actually, D&D Redbox. Then we progressed into D&D 3.5. His dad bought him that, and then he really threw it with Vampire, with
Nice.
Jihad, the TCG trading card
Vampire,
game.
Yeah.
Oh no, but this was Jihad. This was a trading card game.
Oh, I'm thinking of Vampire.
It was like the Vampire version of MTG, Magic the Gathering.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, still can't play that, by the way.
Collectible card games.
Yeah. Well, CCGs, TCGs. But yeah, no, and I've been playing TTRPGs ever since. I haven't done any coding for
long time.
Brain hurt, lots of alcohol,
and brain.exe here.
That word there. Probably about 20 years.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, call it about 15 years, I'll give or take. No, actually, it's actually about 20 years. But yeah, no, I mean, good God, so I was making, programming my own games on the BBC. Yeah, couldn't really do it on the ZX, but that was possible apparently. But you had to have the 81 plus the keyboard to actually be able to do that, and you actually had to know the and I cannot remember the name of the language they used. It wasn't BASIC. But yeah.
Well,
hey.
I know those old computers like the Micro and the BBC. You could actually buy magazines and you could copy and you could actually type in the program yourself.
Oh, gotcha.
And play it, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's how half. I mean, that is how half of the coders and programmers now I mean, old school, my age, actually learned how to program, how to learn how to code was literally through those magazines, or literally just sort of what happens if I do um, print this, or go to print this, go to this.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, that's a basic subroutine. Yeah, and so print sort of high, go to 10, and it would just loop. And that's basically a simple program loop. I mean, and then you add on to that. Yeah, unless this happens, unless that happens, and then you end up sort of basically coding. And it's sort of, I mean, I've got friends who've got advanced degrees in, uh, well, many programming languages, and most of them sort of, yeah, are really just always in work and always are designing God knows how many games and how many apps and shit. Right, next one.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll say one thing though. One thing about because I've been to programming though is Bash on Linux. I can use a Bash terminal. I know what print
Right.
does. I know what CD does. I know the basic commands.
Well, yeah.
But I can't code for shit. I know that much. Question the fifth.
Question the fifth. What, the fifth estate? Well, I think we've actually already done this.
Was that the fifth column?
Yeah. Yeah. That's that bloke who's in the Swiss embassy.
I'm not saying anything.
Favorite D&D edition, or do you prefer Pathfinder or another D&D-esque tabletop game?
Okay.
Actually, I will go on this. Favorite D&D edition has to be Redbox, but I do like 3.5. Anything after 3.5, it just, apart of me, for love of me, it killed it sort of, because you could spend an entire hour, 2 hours killing off a band of mobs in 3.5, and then you've got an entire, like, the next thing, getting to the big boss and die within 2 seconds.
Yep.
And now it's sort of, okay, that entire band of mobs that you would have spent the entire 2 hours or hour and a half last time killing. No, one hit, dead.
Yeah.
Pathfinder was cool, but I mean, as you say, it got a bit samey.
This is
Yeah, but like D&D-esque tabletop game, I always run back. In effect, I do like to, as it were, run back to Mummy and go cyberpunk.
2020.
Oh no! Classic cyberpunk.
Oh look, got a doggo in the studio.
Yeah. Oh.
Bless him.
Oh.
Yeah. Just so you know, there was a dog who knows my co-host wants to say hi.
Yeah.
He's right by the garage door.
I know.
Right, this is the outpost as you know it. We flow as it is.
Yeah.
But I'll say one thing though, right, about Pathfinder. I want to kind of go into a bit of deal why I call it
Yeah. Go
on. Okay. Pathfinder First Edition was 3.5 with extra herbs and seasonings.
on. Right.
It was good.
With special sauce.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But second edition onwards is where it lost me.
Yeah.
It got more politically correct. It got more woke. And it repelled me.
Yeah.
And back there, I was like, I'm not wasting money on this. I'm going to play Traveller. Hell, our game group, we used to pool our money.
Yeah.
We weren't rich, you know?
Well, no.
And we would literally say we'll put a £5 in and we'd buy a game book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we would buy literally supplements for Cyberpunk 2020.
Mm.
We have Black Hand street weapons in Colchester.
Oh, wow.
If you know anything about that, the legend Patrick lives in Colchester. And he still has all the books we as a group purchased when we were younger. He has a collection of Black Hand Street Weapons, all the Chromebooks, all the Cyberpunk 2020, all the Pondsmith Gold.
Oh,
But here's the thing, right? Pathfinder got woke. After first edition, it got woke.
yeah.
And for me, it killed itself. I said, this is dead to me. I moved on.
Yeah.
That's where my love for Traveller, Paranoia, we played other games. But 3.5 was our go-to D&D. But then 4th edition happened. And then I'm going to call it someone who knows.
Yeah.
The Conga Line of Death.
Oh.
The Conga Line of Death.
Yeah.
Because they made it more, well, would you call it more battle simulation with grids, right?
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
And the flanking rule was if you flank your opponent, you get an advantage.
Oh
so
god.
So if you had 6 tokens, 6 player tokens, minis, they're always moving behind each other like a conga line of death.
It's the dang, dang, dang. He gets a shot, he gets a shot, he gets a shot.
And then they move.
Yeah.
The conga line of death. AKA, do, everyone do the death conga.
Yeah.
So 4th edition lost me.
Now,
Was that a fly, mate?
I think that was. Yeah, it's
Cool.
dead.
But yeah, here's against me though. When it comes to editions, I really love though, right? It's Cyberpunk 2020. I fucking love 2020.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a 1 in 10 chance of being shot in the head.
Oh god.
I love this game. But another game I really love is Paranoia.
Yeah.
You're a mega complex and your AI is insane. But if you call the AI insane, you're killed for being a traitor.
Well, yeah.
And my other game I would recommend anyone play
Go on.
is a very weird, small game, not very big. It's called Tiny Frontiers.
Oh,
The game book is a pamphlet, 35 pages. And it's a minimalist, GURPS-esque sci-fi game.
Oh.
And here's the catch, ready? Reason why I love it so much.
Go
It's all generic. You have blasters, medium and heavy, whatever, right? It's super generic. You make your own lore and fluff. If you want Star Trek and you want, say, Stargate, smash.
on.
You can do that in Tiny Frontiers. But my favourite thing was mix Star Trek and Star Wars.
So Trek Wars.
Yes. And the best thing about this game was you get people drunk enough. It flows.
Yeah.
And my greatest moment was the game lets you have a lot of accessories, including space capes.
Okay.
Space capes.
Whoa.
You can literally get a space cape.
Yeah.
Wear a cape in space. So you'd be in a spaceship, starship, whatever, and I wore a bright metallic 70s style foil space cape.
Oh god.
And here's the best part, I never took it off. And the gym, out of spite, well, Patrick, out of spite. Pat, I'm not calling you out, but I'm saying, you had me mugged and my space cape was stolen.
Oh, poor little boy. He got his clothing nicked.
It was a nice cape.
Yeah.
It was my cape.
Did it give you any? Did it give you any bonuses?
Not really.
Right then.
But it's cool.
Shouldn't be worried that much about it.
But it's cool though. Well, technically it kept me warm. It was like a cloak, right? On a cold planet, I put my space cape around myself and stay warm. It's just this flavour thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. When mapping a campaign, we get into a proper deep question here.
Let's go.
When mapping a campaign, should a DM have a main story plan, start to finish, or should there be just enough of a concept there to put the player characters into some interesting situations?
Okay.
It should be the second. Straight away. You should have a vague idea of point A to as a DM, it should be you know where you're starting and you know where they're going to finish. You should have where the entire layout of the land, and that should be it's okay, solid. It's their story. It's not my story. I'm gonna let them play. Fuck it, let them play. I've got to guide them from A to B.
That's railroad, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, if you're railroading, you're going, no, go down this path, go down this path. I mean, hell, good DMs should be going, yeah, hang on, look, guys, come on, come on. Or one of my favourite tropes, or well, not tropes, what's it was a thing would pop up, or going, excuse me, whoever, the person who has asked you to do this quest is wondering why the hell aren't you going to this place instead of being in this tavern 200 odd miles away from in the opposite bloody direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the thing, though, right? When it comes to settings of campaigns, right? You have to be one thing aware and mind one thing, ready?
Yeah.
To create a story, you need a beginning and an end, right?
Oh,
Basic writing. But the factor is, think of a campaign as a creature.
Yeah.
You build a skeleton first, and the skeleton supports all the story in mass, like a skeleton does on a human body, right? So you say, this is the setting, this is the lore, this is where you are, this is the world.
Yeah.
This is how things are. Then you have a skeleton constructed, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a dinosaur skeleton, ready? Now you want to slap some muscles on this skeleton.
Uh-huh.
That's characters.
Yeah.
You want characters. You think, okay, I want to create at least 3 or 4 main characters. NPCs, because you need NPCs, right?
Yeah.
And these NPCs basically say, all right, there's a catch with NPCs. You have to allow your players to kill them.
Oh, gotcha.
Because plot armor is the worst.
Yeah.
That makes me, if you want to turn me off from a game, have an unkillable character. I will hate you and your game for eternity. But here's the catch with NPCs as well. Don't make them too useful either. If NPCs are too useful, players can lead on them and they expect the NPC to lead the story. And that is a worst case scenario.
It's why I love Skyrim as a happy, easy, nice, fun game. Because there are so many unkillable characters that you can use as sort of followable NPCs, at which point you can go, can you carry this for me? And this. And this. Sod it. Here you go. Can you have all of this, please?
They're mules, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knocks me off.
Well, once again, my point, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm talking about NPCs, right? I'm trying to keep where I was in my head, where I got.
Yeah.
Right? It's very hard for me. Right. So, basically, it's a lot of complicated shit. Basically, NPCs can't be too useful. They can't be too vital, right?
Yeah.
They have to be able to die. But when you make NPC, don't create an elaborate character. Create a person with a call it a template. Okay, they have a attitude. Are they friendly, hostile, whatever?
Yeah.
Have a demeanor. Are they approachable or are they scary? And just work off those 2 points. And then when you role playing your characters, to think, okay, is he being a dick? Is he nice? Is he what? Go with that. But the main important factor of doing a campaign or a story is this. Don't railroad your players. Instead, create points in your story. So you got, with my hand on shot, 0, 100, right?
Yeah.
Imagine a line, 0, 100. So when you have your 0 point, that's players can do what they want, right? But if you have to make an event happen, right? You can't force the players to do anything. It's herding cats.
Oh, God, yeah.
But what you do is this, Bar. You basically have a point in the story where an event happens regardless. Call it an event. Have the event happen, forcing the player's hand.
Yeah.
And then you can guarantee your story goes as planned, because the event will occur if the players are there or not.
Yeah.
And that will force the players, like, this world doesn't react to us. They're not the centre of the universe. These are just people in the world. They're not the world themselves. Because the biggest mistake a game master can make is having players being the centre of the universe. Never, ever do that.
Which is the next one I was going to bring up was
Go on.
the timed event.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun.
Oh, gotcha. So they've got to get to a certain place by a certain time in the game. Otherwise, the thing they had to do to actually carry on with the campaign, carry on with the story, finishes.
Yep.
And they then got to find another way to actually circumvent that, to actually carry it on. And they can be interesting as hell.
Oh, yes.
Like, once it was, in effect, having to try and find a necromancer to
There we go.
resurrect the dead to actually reconstruct this this event that had happened several hundred years previously, so they could actually do it again, because the people who were in the one that previous didn't want to do it.
Oh,
again. Yeah.
Like a reincarnation situation, basically.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But when timed events are fun, because you can use a timed event for a lot of fun.
Oh god, yeah.
Because I mean, you could have an event, say it's a solar eclipse, which happens on this day or this month every 5 years. Right? Like a lunar event. That could be tied into the story of when the Great Temple opens its door or something. You could tie it into a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Thinking fantasy, not real astrology, but fantasy.
Okay, fair enough. Astronomy. Astrology is fake.
Whatever, man. You know what I mean? Basically, it could be an event,
Yeah.
a timed event, which if you're not there, when it's exactly the full moon of this day, of this lunar whatever bollocks, you're not getting in to finish the story. You are fucked.
Oh, gotcha.
If you're that hour late, the door's closed.
Oh, gotcha. It's almost like that Lord of the Rings bit of, if they hadn't have been at the oh Christ, hang on, let me get this right. At that exact place to get into the mines of Moria, they wouldn't have seen the sunbeam hit wouldn't have heard the thrush smack the shell against the rock and hear the what's it and have the sunbeam hit the bit of what's it. And I'm probably thinking of the wrong bloody bit. But
Oh, yeah.
because I now think it was that one. He just sort of, yeah. Gandalf, what's friend in Elvish?
Swear word add here.
Shut up, you little wanker.
Oh, yeah.
Right, next one.
I want to throw one more thing in this question because it's got my brain going, way. Okay, timed events and puzzles.
Yeah.
If you want to be an absolute bellend to your players.
Time puzzles are even more
Oh,
fun.
hear me out. Let me talk,
Go
man.
on, go on.
So, here we go. So, we have, say you got a time during the golden hour, right?
Yeah.
It's that peak time in the evening where the sun is perfect for filming. It's 1 hour. You can have a temple or in a setting or a dungeon where light is coming through a window.
Yeah.
And it lasts roughly 1 hour.
Right.
And you've got a series of mirrors. You have to bounce the light around to achieve goals. And if they're too slow, they'll have to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, gotcha.
That's all I have to say. I am in an evil mood.
Fair enough. Right. Question 7. Oh, sorry, no.
7th?
The 7th question.
Yes.
Because that's a gaming reference.
Nice.
7th guest.
Yeah.
Proper old school game. 11th hour, 7th guest. Diddly do. Really cool point and click.
Oh, wow. DOS game, yeah?
Yeah. You guys are can't speak. You guys are really unique characters yourselves. Love the channel story and are curious how you guys approach world building in your own campaigns or other creative ideas. Did we just answer that one?
No, that's D&D. It's different. I think he's asking Outpost, isn't he?
No, it's in your own campaigns.
Well,
so I mean,
let me have a look.
Yeah, go on. Hang
Pass
on.
me
There
the
you go.
list.
Hang on. I'm gonna go for a pee break.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
Oh, no. Oh, I shouldn't have done that really, but yeah.
All right, you guys are really unique characters yourself. Love this channel story, and I'm curious how you guys approach world building in your own campaigns or creative endeavors. Wow. Over a piss break. Like I say, I'm gonna wait till he comes back and we'll do this question hard, mate. Really, he's going for a wank. He's not going for a piss, he's going for a wank. do 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 do.
Oh, go for wank.
You admitted to it, nice.
Oh,
That was quick.
what quick wank?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's basically asking about our channel story, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go into Outpost lore. Let's go hard, okay?
Yeah.
But I'll give everyone a key summary of what the Outpost lore is. Ready?
Yeah.
Around 2026, avian flu occurred. The avian flu spread among birds and avians, but it mutated into a flesh-eating virus, where birds started eating dogs, cats, people, livestock, anything with flesh. But you can tell they're infected by their eyes. Their eyes were red and bloodshot. And who survived the apocalypse literally learned to be nocturnal.
Yeah.
Hide all day, sleep all night.
Yeah. Sleep all day, fly all play all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So in effect, us two.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And anyone else.
You know what we should do about characters and lore, right? Let's say one thing about the lore you like that hopefully no one's picked up on, or you want people to pick up on.
I actually honestly really want, I mean, part of me actually really wants people to add, see if they can add to the lore. I mean, and I really want people to add to Jeff's story.
Oh, the madman,
yeah, because, I mean, it is that is so convoluted. That is. That's just a man literally going insane by his own creation almost. And that's just sort of absolutely fascinating. That is. But I mean, the whole idea of the world being sort of populated by birds that just want to kill us.
Yeah.
Is just sort of hilarious.
Yep.
But it's just the fact of sort of, and those who have seen the Facebook page and Facebook post sort of, yes, that is actually, honestly, that is an actual Robin who constantly is, I mean, I'm literally just off screen and he will be there. He will be there. Just looking at me, glaring at me.
Once you're gone.
Yeah.
Super territorial.
It's sort of, well, whether it's art imitating life or life imitating art. Yeah.
Well, I did give him the red eyes, didn't I, though?
Yeah. Well, they weren't that red.
But no, it's subtle, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Photorealistic red eyes. Like the bloodshot look.
Oh, yeah. Next one.
Oh, no. This question, we haven't even got into this question hard yet. So when it comes to the Outpost lore, right?
But it does say other creative endeavours as well.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, we can't talk about Time Commandos yet. We can't talk about Nebraska yet. Like I said, that is coming. That is coming. There's a lot to it.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Don't worry, people in America. Don't worry. You aren't misunderstanding him. He's sort of northern.
Yes, I have a slight accent. Okay?
He has a speech impediment.
No,
it's called being northern.
It's an accent, okay?
No.
Now let's put it this way. My dad's from Suffolk, right? He's basically Suffolk accent. My mother's from Yorkshire. That's how I sound the way I do. And to people on X who message me, I am not Norwegian. I am not Kiwi. I am not Australian. I'm a Brit. No, I'm English.
No, mate. Seriously, we're not Australian at all.
But yeah, I'm not putting people on blast.
Definitely not Kiwi.
Definitely not.
I can't do a Norwegian accent.
Now, like I say, I'm not putting people on blast. I'm just saying, I'm English, okay? My mum's from Yorkshire, dad's from Suffolk, okay? Or being more accurate to pronounce it as...
Suffolk.
My mum's from Yorkshire, my dad's from Suffolk, okay? But yeah, it's about the law, right?
I don't know. Is Dabby from round here, so he'd be from Suffolk, Luke?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Let's talk about the law, man. Let's talk about important stuff, all right? So the outpost law is set in basically a apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Which is basically dinosaurs got revenge, basically. Birds are the descendants of dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
The birds have reclaimed the earth and ate half the world's population and the animals and the livestock.
Yeah.
All from an avian flu infection. I think it's kind of funny.
Oh God, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, can you imagine like a horde of sparrows eating a cow alive? There's the savageness of 1,000 beaks.
A single pigeon just sort of relentlessly pecking at you just because.
It's hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the setting though. If it's caught in daylight, birds are naturally flock.
Oh God, yeah.
So can you imagine being...
Yeah.
Can you imagine being torn to pieces by like hundreds of
murmuration of starlings,
or 1,000 goldfinches just tearing the flesh off your bones?
Yeah,
leaving nothing but literally bones picked clean.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking the law's hilarious. Okay, the law itself is very tongue in cheek.
Yeah,
literally, it's end of the world. It's not zombies. It's not nukes. It's not civil war.
Yeah,
it's fucking birds.
Yeah.
Little tweet, cute birds. They killed everybody, or half the world's population.
Carnivorous birds.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You can spot them with their red eyes.
Yeah. Which makes it all birds carnivorous, not just the raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, night's dangerous. I mean, owls are nasty.
No, I know. We've got to look out for them.
That's why I carry a shovel. That's why Fletcher is armed with a shovel named Sasha. It's his bonking tool for self-defense. Because the joke is, it's set in England. We're not allowed nice things. We can't have firearms. We can't have guns.
Well, we are, but we've got to register them properly. They've got to be a certain length. You've got to have about half a dozen certificates.
And the land, and the stuff, and all the hoops.
And you're not allowed them near a school.
Like I said.
Or children in the house, and they've got to be out on a room where it's a locked room, and it's got to be in a locked cabinet, and it's got to be a supporting wall. Oh, trust me, don't get me started on all this bollocks.
It's fucking hoops to jump through that were put in place before I was born, so I had no right to bear arms. So I'm pissed, okay? I'm angry at this shit.
You can go to America, kill a bear, and then sort of de-arm it, and then have a pair of them.
You know what I mean by bear arms?
I know.
My right to bear arms was taken from me when I was a young child before I had its voice. If I had a chance, I would have a gun.
Yeah. Oh, one take.
Yeah.
Toppy up time.
But one thing about the law is this, right? Outpost law is very, very, very set in stone yet supple. So if you want to add to the law, just throw a comment in the chat. We may add it, okay? We may role play with you.
Oh yeah. Seriously,
comment in chat as a character. We will probably start LARPing with you in the comment section. This whole channel is a roleplay exercise. It's a freestyle roleplay exercise. In a nutshell?
Yep, basically.
That question, beaten to death, I think.
Who, what, way with?
Question the 7th, right?
Oh, question the 7th.
Beaten to death,
that was
right?
question the 7th.
Like I said, beaten to death, right?
Yep.
Next one.
What kind of foods do you like? Why do Brits weigh things in stone? Well, we're not Brits, we're English.
Oh.
We're English, sorry.
Okay.
Fucking Brits. Fucking Americans.
That's a generation thing, right?
Oh, that is. Does Stonehenge weigh 1,000,000 stone? No, Stonehenge doesn't weigh 1,000,000 stone. It's not a sweet shop.
Is that the question, is it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
No, seriously. Yeah.
Listen, I only did this list.
I will say chili It's because we used to use the imperial system of measurement, just like America does. But we actually then found out, oh, hang on, that's actually not that accurate. I mean, we still actually use the imperial system as well. I mean, we have pints, we have feet and inches, but in a scientific way, we do not use them at all. We use the metric system. I mean, if you come over here, you'll see miles. You won't see kilometers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's all to do with you get pints of milk over here, but it's purely because we're English and we like our bloody pints. We like our imperial measurements.
5 for 6 mils, mate.
I mean, personally, I can't measure anything under literally quarter of an inch in imperial, so I use metric. Anything over that, it's imperial, and then people look at me and go, "You're an idiot. Use imperial. It's sort of 600 centimeters. No, that's not even the unit you're using. You should be using millimeters, not centimeters. That's not a measurement. That's just one that you lot wanted because we need something in between millimeters and meters."
Oh yeah, but that's an interesting question. All right, when it comes to food, right?
Oh, chili,
Chili's good.
lasagna.
Yeah, Italian's good.
Oh yeah.
But me, a barbecue is my go-to. If I could,
yeah.
I'd have barbecue every day.
Yeah.
But my other favourite thing, though, it's a bit weird, but I kind of like pancakes as well. Pancakes and barbecue. I can live off that.
I'm just gonna go. I can see where this is going. I'm going to go over there. Cue buckwheat.
No, buckwheat's great, man.
Damn it! Seriously, you're not going to go buckwheat?
Buckwheat is so good. But here's the thing, though. I can eat it like 3 times a week at tops.
Fair enough.
But yeah, mate. But we're near an hour, mate.
Are we?
Yeah. So
bloody hell!
So let's answer this question, right?
Hang on.
I'll
put that down.
Order. Come on, gents.
Yeah, I'll put that down and we'll get this
answer
one
this
done.
question. We'll call it good. This is end of part 1.
Yeah.
All right. So when it comes to food, right? Buckwheat, I love it. I love pancakes, right? But barbecue's my go-to food, right? Now, when it comes to Stonehenge, that thing that weighs tons.
Yeah.
Serious tonnage.
We don't use stone when it gets to that big. It's all we have to up it.
Yeah. It's in tons. Yeah.
And it's probably only a few thousand tons.
But still,
well, several thousand tons.
It's hefty, mate.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to jump literally a few questions ahead. And this is a really quick one, and it just requires one answer.
Fuck my editing up?
Oh, no, it won't. Dog or cat?
Well, dog.
Yeah, same here, dog.
Because cats are selfish bastards.
Yeah, cats are shitty little fuckers.
Yeah, they're self-centered assholes. I can't stand them.
Yeah, it's like a chihuahua with claws. At least a chihuahua.
Get a pen, mark that as.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'll wank all over it.
Get your job, mate. That's what you did last time.
Right.
Hey, so we talk about food, right? We talk about chili.
Don't worry. I know where we are. Diddly do.
You had OCD about the weight measurement systems of metric and imperial.
Yeah.
I think we're satisfied.
Oh god, yeah. I've thrown my OCD out with the moving forward a few questions. But I needed that fucking question.
Mark it for the editor.
Yeah, no worry.
Otherwise, I'm gonna get fucked up.
Do a clack.
And clack. Keeping it in.
Woohoo.
Done. Holy shit, man. We got. Nice one. Oh yeah. Okay, we're looking good.
And even from the alcohol and the tobacco on the table, they didn't detect any content issues.